Hello everyone and welcome to the ScreenShot, the show where we have raw and unfiltered conversations about the issues and challenges that we face as young people of Zimbabwe. So today we want to talk about everything related to teenage pregnancy, the experience being a teen mom, and joining me to have this discussion today is Nobukhosi. Hi Nobukhosi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
So Nobukhosi is also part of our Site Youth Network program. So the reason why I wanted to talk about this is when we were first starting the program, she happened to mention Uguti she was a teen mom once upon a time. So I was like, this is an issue that faces most young people of Zimbabwe. So let's talk about it, since our show is all about talking about such issues. So yes, Nobukhosi.
Hi.
Ngiyabonga sure for ukubuya and talking about this lami. I know abanye abantu they don't find it easy, but when you say you're okay with talking about it, so thank you for coming.
Yeah, thank you for having me too.
Okay, so let's start in the beginning. For those, okay, very obvious. Let's start in the beginning. Nobukhosi ngubani? Who is Nobukhosi?
Okay, so Nobukhosi is a girl from Pumla Old, like Khuliswe ngugogo. I used to stay with my granny in Guluman, and I used to face the abuse, and then they shifted me to Pumla Old, where I grew up with my cousins. We're about 8. She's an aspiring actress. Yeah, that's me. And a mom.
And
proud
a mom.
young mom. Yeah.
Okay, I like that. So Sfungu, today we want to talk about ukuba ngumama kwakho, and like you became a mother at a very young age, at 16 and
17.
Was it 17?
Yeah.
Because I remember you were doing O level, and so you call up ngumama khona. So esingaqalisa khona apha ukuthi even like when you found out ukuthi you're becoming a mother, where was your mindset?
It was bad. Yeah. I was with my mamncane. Yeah, ngathi mamncane wami. Ngithatha test and I was like, "Eish." Ngithembona the first 2 lines, I'm like, oh, Jesus, what have I done? And then she was crying. I'm like, yeah, it's very ngakukhala yena, what more my mom. Ngazama ukusifihla ngayenzani until semfakela pressure ngifamily yawo guy. Sisithi no, sicela ubatshele wenze njani, lathi sibuye, lathi sizokhuluma labadala. I'm like, I'm not comfortable. But then again, kwakunzima from like ku community. When you're coming from Pumla Old, everyone is waiting for you vele ukuthi uzithwale. Mntwana inkazana vele uhlala ngaphi egazi, wonke umuntu umelele vele chance yakho. And then esikolo I used to be a tomboy. So vele kuthe kubuya vele it was hard. Yeah. It was hard.
Are you okay? Are you sharp?
Yeah, I'm sharp.
All right. So you mentioned something about ukuthi ma uhlala like emalokishini ngani people have this expectation vele ukuthi usezazithwala at this time around, and so that's the reason why wawungakwanisi kunjani ukutshela abangeni.
Yeah.
But I'm glad ukuthi uthe guy yena le family yakhe they were ready to step up, because you don't see it often khona lokho situation yona leyo ukuthi umfana ule yena onganani.
He's 26.
He's 26. So at the time wayenganani?
Maybe 22, 23.
Yeah, but khonokho ukuthi unjani ka what's the word? Khonokho ukuthi it's not usual ukuthi abafana at that age banjani ba step up, and so what happened next? Sebelokhu zile, you finally told your mother?
Yeah. In fact, I'm sending a message WhatsApp. She stays in South Africa. Sending a message WhatsApp. Hi mom. Yeah, nyakwazi vele kuzaba nzima. Semoshile but ngisithwele. Then ngathi ugogo ngabe mfisa iPhone kagogo wami ku flight mode wayiphandle. Kwenza ukuthi enga ephand, then lami ngakhipha line ngafaka kachana. So ugogo wathatha phone obvious wakhipha flight mode, kwangena ama message, wafika yimi, was like, she was like, liqiniso, wahlala phansi wathi liqiniso. Ngathi wathi waphuma hamba. She didn't talk to me like for a week. Wayiphuma ukukhuluma lami ukuthi pheka lokho yenza so. she didn't say anything, and it was hard because ngumzali, we used to talk about everything. So kuyimoya ngumzali. So manje ngasakhuluma lami sokuzisa ubuhlungu, and she was passing ama comments la anabuhlungu sometimes like yeah.
Okay. Sorry to hear that. So abakomfana bagcina bebe nini?
That's abakomfana unfortunately kwaswelakala imali. Because wayethe bazabuya and then imali yangasatholakala. Mina bonthala ngingahlala. My cousins abanye la bazalele endlini, so it was bad. Lami semphila sembiso omunye umntwana. Nathatha impahla zami ngapakisha ngabaleka ngasuka endlini ngahlala komfana.
So umfana wena wayehlala labo bani?
Le family yakhe.
And they all accepted you just like that?
Like when I told them, no, this is what I'm facing, they're like, no, you should come. Lathi sizazama ukuthi usangapha sihlanganise imali then sesihamba. So ngabaleka ngihamba ngahlala lapho.
Okay, so ugogo at this point vele lokho engakwazi lutho.
Ugogo wayese kungathi uyakwamukela, but she was harsh, like really harsh. Like amanye ama comments like awukhulumeki. So like enjalo sengihambile ngale. And then I had to come up with a story whereby ukuthi engisitshela umama asoze siyenze ugogo la akhanye umuntu omubi. So ekukhulumeni khona phana abanye bathathi into engazikhulumayo bazikhuluma kubi, kwaspina kwaba into enkulu, so kwasongani kuyaxabanisa.
All right. Ngiyakuzwa. Okay, so let's talk about ukuthi you are now in O level and so you were pregnant ngesikhathi sona lesani, and you decided ukuqhubeka ngesikolo. So how was your school life ngesikhathi sakhona? Sasesikhanya yini isisu?
Isisu sasikhanya. But ngisigwinya. Get this skirt ngchayile blazer le jeans. I decided to tell my friends and others who were close to me ukuthi I know you guys, I'm pregnant. Siyakhanya nqa ngqo impahla. Esikolo abanye abahlali duze lami, so they don't know. And abanye mbatshela they didn't believe me because sasibhala ama exams. I remember there was a time the day before ngizabhala history ngahamba siyabhalisa isisu. Bangihlaba injection and I got very sick. Next thing bhala. And ngangihamba ngibalance ngabantu. So I had to tell those people ukuthi okay, lapha abantu abangihlangabeze egate abantu bamakuwa. So sembatshela kwahle kwaba vele iday lapho news ezaspread khona kakhulu umuntu sebuye kuzonilunguza. Like imagine seclassini ubhali exams imsek final then abantu babuye bezokulunguza. Nanyana usithwele. It was bad, but
you got through it.
Yeah, I was like no, I need to prove myself with no. Isisless ayisiko ukuthi ngizafeyila.
True.
And then ngabhala, although ngapasanga ama subjects yona la bafunayo, but I have my 5 O's.
Okay. And that's good because it's not everyone who can push through ukuthi asengizithwele senze yabhali O level, because I think siyabaza amankazana abaningi who've dropped out because of isisu, and I'm glad you did not let it stop you from ukubhala. So after O level wabusenzani?
O level mama wathi vele angikufuni ngapha. Hayi le stress vele sithi angikufuni ngapha. Lokho ngijikela imali. Like anytime I told chance send imali.
Oh, you are still staying with your boyfriend's family ngesikhathi sankhona ubhala and stuff?
No, ngahamba kuyese ngiqedela ukubhala.
Oh, okay.
Lapha wayesephoma ukujikela imali nje, just ngathi there's a show way sasisizwanana engijikela imali phela, but we didn't talk about like he said, how do you feel? Unjani umntwana? She didn't ask those things. She was all about it. I'm worried about you phela. And then ama-results aphuma. Ngathi ngimtshengisa yena. To me it was an achievement. Wow, I have 5 O's. Wow, even have an A. And then yena ngimtshengisa, so like, no, I'm not happy. I'm like, ufuna. Yeah. And then but she was the best. She's being the best mom.
Oh, yeah. I'm glad.
I'm proud of her even. So,
okay.
Abuya ama results. Wathi okay, ngifuna ufaya boarding school. Ngamncenga. Athi boarding ayenzi, la ngifuna ubona umntwana ekhula. Wavuma ngihamba esikolo, the teachers knew I was pregnant. They were like, vele siyakuthatha. I got the like ephepheni bele number is I was the last person. Because ngihamba sensathatha ama results bahle bangiphinda kahle yavalwa. I was so lucky, and they're like, siza kusupporta, because by that time ngasemmelethile semunyisa, but okay siza kwenzela iplan ukuthi melu ungathi maybe ungaqeda ama lessons akho uzakwanisa uhamba endlini. They were like supportive.
Okay, that's good. So let's talk about now being a teen mom ngesikhathi sakhona. Oh, awususe boarding?
Angihambanga.
Awugcina
Angihambanga.
Indaba.
No.
Wagcina uyalile?
Yeah, ngayala.
Okay, so you became a full stay-at-home teen mom. So what were your expectations on being a young mother? Or even before ubeletha, I'm sure you had an idea of ukuthi umntwana uzabe njani and stuff, how you'll be a parent, yabona. So what were your expectations, and kwagcina kusahamba njani? Did they happen the way owawucabanga ukuthi kuzahamba njani?
Honestly, I didn't plan it. I was like, okuzayenzakala yikho. And wabuya umntwana, the family, ubaba umntwana and the family, they were supportive. They are supportive, like a
to
lot.
This day.
Yeah. They would take the baby, I would sleep, I would rest. I expected ukuthi ngizabe ngilo mntwana, ngapha ngiyawatsha, ngapha ngenzani. No. That didn't even happen. Sometimes ngiyathi ngivele esikolo, fice into zomntwana seziwatshiya, I was like, maybe ngizabe ngiwatsha njengoba yimi umama, ambani ozangenzela, but no, I didn't even struggle a lot.
I think you're so blessed to tell like a second family and because I think it's not like that for especially young girls who have babies. Bagcina kusiba single mother, bagcina be overwhelmed, abanye bagcina bechiyana lo mntwana, into ezinjalo bebaleka. Okay, so now we're going to have a general discussion nje, not based on yakho impilo and but maybe you've seen nje around, and what do you think are the challenges ayenza ukuthi abanye abantwana bangakwanisi ukubuyela esikolo like you were able to ababenga isize zakho?
I think that thing inhloni and into lana ukuthi ngabuyela esikolo mina sengingizali sengichaya because ngangichaya esikolo.
Awuchaywa?
Angichaya, amphuza, angichaya njalo la mntana wangikhona. So abanye konke mina phela sengumzala kusamelanga ngitshaywe lokuthi abantu bazathini. That thing of ukuthi abantu bazathini yiyo number 1 because lami ngathi ngizibuza ngathi but abantu vele bazathini. So
ndibona bezakhuluma iqiniso lidlani, people will talk, but vele people will talk generally for anything. Iliqiniso bazakhuluma noma yini, even kuyinto enhle kuyinto embi, people will talk. Because I remember there was a girl who got pregnant in Form 4 and ama narratives ayesekhuluma ngawe sometimes mawungaso umuntu ole critical thinking ngani uyabuvuma ezizinto yazi kuthamba wayesethani ubuyela osidla ama porridge and stuff like that. So kulama rumor ukuthi ubaba womntwana ule 80 just a lot of things. So I'm sure la enjani wayekuzwa khona lokho abele enhlona. So manje, what would you say to someone, a teenager out there who is going through the same thing, ongela but is support that you luckily had from the father side of baby?
Okay, mina into engayisho kuye, I would like to say, as in, bangeni, geza, ubangeni.
Geza.
Yeah, geza, ubangeni. With what you have, make yourself happy. Tell yourself what you know. I used to do these things kind of me like, I'm beautiful, I can do this, I'm confident. That made be like, ganceda lakho. So geza bangeni. Angazilahli that thing yokuthi vele sengizithwele vele ayo no.
Wena abangani bakho lokho besempilweni yakho, the ones obatshela in high school?
Yeah, they're still there.
And supportive?
And supportive. Some of them, like, I didn't have much friends. So, abangani bami babengabekazi, so vele we are still friends.
Okay, that's nice. So let's talk more about Nobukhosi and where Nobukhosi's future is headed. Like, ama dreams akho, nanti sesikhulumile about before you had the baby, now that you have the baby. Unjani unana kodwa sho?
Yo, ayashuphuna.
But how is it like being a mother?
It's so fun. It's so fun. Like more weirdly, then the first thing I tata ibeg yakho ufuna ubonke wena umphathelene and mama mphathelanga lutho khona apha yo imbuzo yami khona too much.
No, mphatheleni mama. Well, I'm glad umntanakho is happy and healthy.
Yeah.
So let's talk about the future now. What does the future look like for Nobukhosi?
The future is bright.
The future is bright.
Yeah. I'm getting acting gigs and I'm happy. I'm now doing izinto ze-journalism, so I think impilo ihamba ngoline, like, yeah.
So what type of acting do you do? Is it like theater, live shows, or like TV?
I do both.
You do even theater?
Yeah.
Okay.
I started with theater from school and then.
Okay, so if there's a show, where would you watch? You like, Tani, hey, Amphi. Is it Amphi, Bulawayo Theatre?
Yeah, Bulawayo Theatre. I've been there. Eslwani from a community, and then I've also done a film with ZBC, Sizo Motion, and Eka's Home Flight.
Okay, okay. So you're doing theater, you're doing into the media. So this is something really that you've been interested in.
Yeah.
Okay. Nobukhosi, I'm so glad because I think this issue, it really is one of the biggest issues as is face as young people, and I'm glad to when you overcame all these things and you managed to triumph. I see a wonkumuntu who was able to do that, and you weighed well. Also, the future looks bright. Thank you for joining me. Do you want to tell people your social media handles? As Fungo follow. You're a private person?
Nah, I'm not a private person. Facebook, I'm Michelle Nobukhosi Moyo, and then on Instagram, I'm Michelle879.
All right. So thank you guys for joining us with Nobukhosi today to talk about everything pregnancy teens related. We will see you guys next week. Bye.